This is my new to me work truck, Ram 3500 Cummins dually. It's a 2005, and currently it is leaking water from the visor. So let's try to fix it. I am going to put some clear silicone on each one of these lights, around the screws, around the hole, and I will let you know next time it rains if that was the problem or not. Stay tuned. This is how I did the silicone. I put a dot where each screw goes, and then kind of fat bead in the middle, so when I put it down, it gets squished down and hopefully more water gets in. Oh, kind of making a mess out of that. Oh well, it is a work truck. It's all buttoned back up. It's a rare day in Washington where there's no rain in November, but it'll come soon and figure out if it leaks. Okay, we're on to the next step. I suspect down there my power steering pump might be failed. It's pretty gunky and not so great looking. The fluid smells pretty burnt, but it is still red. So in order to figure that out, I'm gonna listen to it. If I can figure out how to get this damn cap on. Okay. So I got these stethoscopes. I'm gonna get it started and kind of poke around and feel where a little bit of grinding sound is coming from. And I'm expecting it to be the power steering pump, but we'll find out.
Bluetooth mode connected.
Well, I didn't hear anything too bad, so I'm gonna kind of drive it around for a minute and see if I can reenact what I heard earlier. And if I can't, then we'll just wait till it comes back. I'm not hearing anything from the engine. There is a rear brake that's dragging, and I got those parts ordered from Rock Auto, so I might just have to replace that and then keep diagnosing and figure out what's going on. It's only at this low speeds. Yeah, kind of hearing it, but I think it's a brake. I'm gonna replace those first before I do anything else, I guess. But I gotta wait about a week for those to come in, and I don't have to drive this truck, so that works out. All right, on to the next project. So I took the truck on a test drive, and Didn't really make too much noise with the power steering pump or when steering, just kind of when braking. So we're going to start with the brakes, and then we'll be able to see at lower speeds if the power steering pump or rack is actually making noise rather than just hearing the brakes and thinking it's the power steering. It might be fine, might not. Haven't got anything to make noise idle, so I'm starting to think it's something moving. So we'll replace the brakes and get back to checking. So I'm still waiting on the rest of the delivery, but right here we got let's see if I can get it open one-handed. The tape's cut. Rear brake rotors, front rotors. Not gonna replace the calipers. I don't think they need them. But if they do, we'll replace what is needed. Pads, obviously. Waiting on one more rotor, as well as this mirror, which I can't tell if you can see it in the darkness, but it's pretty shattered. And then from there, most of the major issues should be fixed. It should be usable for work and usable to daily, other than the transmission, which we'll get to next. There's one other small issue. It's not a current check engine light, but it's a pending, and so I'm just gonna replace them. 2 relays for the intake air heater, which is a common failure point on these trucks. So we're just gonna get them replaced with fresh new ones. While we're waiting on parts for this truck, I'm gonna clean the garage up a little bit as it's become a mess with all this truck work recently. And the trailer could use a little bit of a deep clean, but that's for another day. The garage is as cleaned and organized as it's gonna get, but it's a lot better. I've decided to post what I have recorded now in one video on the brakes, just as a second, because it'll take me a little bit of time to get to that, and I'd like to get this one out now and get started. But before we go, I will show you some of my other projects, so you guys get to know me a little bit better. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, interact in the comments. I plan on making more videos. These are just the beginning, and I'm getting used to being around a camera and all that stuff, so I'm a little bit camera shy, but we'll get through that. Thank you. So this is one of 2 of the bikes I got. This is a 1983, I believe, Yamaha XJ 700. I kind of bought this one on a whim as a project bike. I was a little bit bored, didn't have that one yet, and the Sea-Doo was kind of on hold. This bike, I don't know the year. I've had it for quite a few years. This is Yamaha XT225 dual sport. So technically it's street legal, but it's really slow for the streets, but it's just fun to punt around the mountains and have fun. It has just enough power to pop up a short wheelie, but only a short wheelie. Other than that, it'll be my wife's bike, and I will get something bigger. This is my 90s Sea-Doo. It did run, but it needs kind of to be completely rebuilt. So it's kind of on hold right now, but I'd like to get to it eventually.